Check, check, check. We are in the building. Watch TV, boy. Watch TV. Daddy doing something. Okay? Close the door for me. What's poppin', people? We are here in the building, man. Close the door. Yep. Today we got a topic to talk about. Shout out to all the food service driver up in the building. Trying to fix something on my phone real quick, man. Check in, check in. Hit the thumbs up while on your way in. Yeah, but today we're gonna talk about how long you think you should train for in food service, or how long do I think you should train for in food service. We're gonna wait till we get a couple food service driver up in the building. We're gonna get their opinion on the subject today. Then we're gonna move on from there. You get what I'm saying? So appreciate everybody for coming in, man. Hit the thumbs up. Let me double check this. Make sure that it is on and popping. Killer Rob in the building. What's going on, man? Let me make sure my internet's up and running. Running pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yep, I'm gonna give my opinion, man. I'm just waiting for some more people to roll up in the building, man. Y'all hit the thumbs up on the way in. How long you think you should train in food service, man? Shout out to all the companies out there that give proper training. You get what I'm saying? Cause you got some companies out there, man. They try to rush people to get on the truck. You know, they try to rush people to go on their own, but that's not a good thing, man. That is not a good thing. But we gonna wait for some people to get up in here. You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in my opinion, man, in my opinion, I think when it comes to food service, I think drivers should be trained at least 3 to 4 weeks. And the reason why they need to be trained so long, because like you gotta understand that when it comes to food service, man, you're not just dealing with driving. You're dealing with the first thing first, you gotta learn the POD, the handheld. There's so much different things you can do with your handheld. Um, gotta learn how to log in, which is self-explanatory. You gotta learn how to download your route. It's fairly easy. Learning how to scan, stack, scan, and roll, which is fairly easy. Um, where the problems start coming in is learning how to give credits, uh, all the different functions of the POD, um, learning how to give partial credits, stuff like that. Learning how to, when your scanner goes bad, learn how to deliver the load on paper. Um, it's so much things that you gotta learn that you can't just. It's not like a driving job where somebody comes in and just because they can drive, you just throw them out there. Oh, go deliver this load. There's so much things that you gotta learn. You get what I'm saying? You could be coming off the road and you could be on the road driving for 2, 3 years at a time, and you might feel like you're a big time driver, right? Well, in food service, it's kind of different. Food service, you're dealing with a whole bunch of different maneuvers. We're driving through alleys, down the valleys. It's just a lot of difficult, tedious maneuvers that we got to deal with. Um, Driving through tight parking lots, driving down streets where it say no through trucks, but you got to go down there anyway, or driving down a street where it say no trucks do not enter. You got to learn when it is that you can enter and when you can't enter, because like you could be delivering to a school and it's like a whole bunch of signs saying no trucks inside this neighborhood, but the school is right inside that neighborhood. Like, what are you gonna do? You gotta go. So it's not like driving over the road. It's a lot of little things that you gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? And another thing you gotta learn, a lot of cats over the road, they just dealing with shippers and receivers. And when you're dealing with shippers and receivers, like those people, they got a bunch of attitude. So it's so easy to deal with them. Deal with them. All you gotta do is be rude, because that's what they like, right? Different in food service. In food service, we're dealing with customer service, man. And each company, every day, they go out there, they're battling for that customer. They're battling to keep that customer. You get what I'm saying? Because the customers have options. They got options with U.S. Food, Cisco, Cheney, PFG, and other companies. Um, Reason I don't say McLean because McLean do like different type of stuff. They do different type of stuff. Sigma do different type of stuff. They do more of a chain type restaurant. So, what I'm saying, customer service is key. What I'm saying, like a lot of guys just don't know how to deal with customers. You know what I'm saying? So much things you got to deal with, man, in food service, and there's so much, and you gotta almost like train a driver the first week, give them good training the first week, and just be with them like for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Because like one thing I say when I'm training somebody, what I want to happen is I want there to be a lot of mistake. And everybody that's coming in, feel free to let me know how long you think that drivers should get training in food service. Because in my opinion, I'll just say 3 to 4 weeks. All right. So when I'm training somebody, um the main thing I'm looking for, man, I want there to be mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're training somebody and everything just goes perfectly, then you'll have nothing to teach them. Like, what are they learning? You know what I'm saying? You got to pull out your ramp. If you got a lift gate and you're training somebody, you got to pull out that ramp, because if you don't pull out the ramp, you're basically setting up your trainee for failure, because they're going to think everything is all nice and sweet because you're doing it on the lift gate. But it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Like, to train guys on that ramp, it takes a guy like somebody that never ran that ramp before. It's going to take them a while to get used to that ramp. So I'm saying it's going to take them a little while, but after they learn how to use that ramp, then they're going to be fine. So I'm saying, so we got 6 people up in the building, man. Y'all hit the thumbs up for me. I had to take a drink of my Gatorade. So we talking about how long you think somebody should be trained in food service. If y'all got any questions, go ahead and let me know. You know what I'm saying? Um, some guys they take shorter to learn the job than other guys. Especially those guys that have experience in the type of job that it is. The only thing that they need to be trained on is basically the company's way. Like let's just say a guy from Cisco is coming over to US Food. So the only thing that he's going to need train on is the US Food way, because he pretty much like know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to go. Um, don't waste his time. Give him about 2 to 3 days, he should be fine, right? A guy that's coming from over the road, I think they need the full 3 to 4 weeks because like this is like a rude awakening for them, man. This is like, especially if they never did this type of work before. This is like, and the work is real, man. It takes somebody a long time to really get used to the amount of work that we do because first thing I do, man, when I'm training somebody, the first day I just want them to observe me the way I work. You know what I mean? How I work neat, how I treat my customers, how driving safe is important to me, um, how being on time is important to me, how making my deliveries on time is important to me. I just want them to observe the way I carry myself. You feel me? Um, so that can get soaked up in their head. You know what I'm saying? I'm a slow learner. You think I'll be okay if I try food? Yeah, because it's not that much stuff to learn, really. I make it sound like it's a lot, but it's really not that much stuff to learn when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. It's just most companies should give you a full 2 weeks to really get out there and train. You know, some of the better companies, man, they're gonna give you like a whole month to train. So you're really gonna get everything, man. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a slow learner or a fast learner. Your trainer, man, whoever's training you is also a key. You know what I'm saying? Because like one advice I can give to everybody or anybody that's going in food service is um, when you go in food service, don't don't have a help don't have a helper mentality. Okay? Don't just be your trainee helper. Cause you gotta understand that whatever he's do, you're gonna be doing that one day, right? So you want to observe everything that he's doing, and you got to understand, like, don't feel bad or don't feel like he's using you, don't feel like he's abusing you when he tell you to do a delivery and he's sitting inside the truck. He's doing that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be put in that situation by yourself. You know what I'm saying? His job is to have you ready to go out there. You feel me? Big Oso, what's popping? Tavares, what's popping? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everything all good. We here chilling, man. So you guys gotta don't feel like when you come to food service, don't feel like the person that's training you don't feel like they're using you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta soak up everything. Some trainers are better than some. Some trainers, believe it or not, are lazy. Um, you know, they just want to get the work done quick. They think they're slick. Um, So I'm saying they don't really want to take the time out to show people the right way. I don't even know why they're training anyway. Get what I'm saying? So just take advantage, man. Don't rush. Take your time. You know, this is not a hard job to learn, but it can be overwhelming at times. It's going to be overwhelming at first. It's going to be really overwhelming. You feel me? Like really, really. Like what? Like big time over. When they open the back of that trailer, you gonna be like, "What the hell? You telling me we gotta unload all of this?" And I'm telling you right now, that product comes off easy. Once you get going, that product gonna roll off easy, man. Today I had 15 stops, 945 cases or 941 cases, and I got it done, man. I got it done under 12 hours. To me, I work too much hours, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got a couple people in the building right now. We got 8 people in the building. What's y'all opinion, man? How long you guys think that a food service driver should be trained for? Properly trained. I respect the companies that properly train guys and that's not rushing guys to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, driving is a big part of training because like a lot of guys, man, you gotta know, you gotta learn how to not rush when you're out there driving in these streets, man. A lot of guys they try to rush, and that's when you end up getting in accidents, man. One thing I tell you about local food service, you have a high probability of getting. You have a high probability to me of getting into an accident than being OTR. Just the way things are set up, you know. It's like things are set up against us, like cars parked all over the place. Um, it's just a lot of things going against us. You know what I'm saying? Big also say in 3 weeks you can learn anything. You know what I'm saying? In 3 weeks you can learn anything. Yeah, you're right about that. You know what I mean? I think that company GFS, I think they're training their drivers 4 weeks. Get what I'm saying? At first when I started at US Food, they did it like a case by case scenario, 2 weeks minimum. But some guys was ready like in 1 week. Some guys it took them 3 weeks because I had prior experience. I'm remembering now because I had prior experience doing this type of work, coming from Coca-Cola and coming from Pepsi, like being physical, doing those type of physical work. I had experience, so it took me. The only thing I really had to learn was the scanner, using the scanner. You get what I'm saying? And Killer Rob asks, "Do you know anything about Martin Brower? Are they considered food service? Pass one of their drug, pass one of their trucks to the." I was wondering, yeah, they're considered food service because they deliver food. But the thing is, yeah, they're considered food service. They just happen to be like a chain account because they deliver to McDonald's. So it's even easier for them. You know what I'm saying? It's easier for them because most of their stuff is coming off on the rollers. You know what I mean? So that's a good question, man. That's a pretty decent company to work for. The money's okay. You know what I'm saying? Ain't all that, but it's all right. You know, I learned to drive in Manhattan. Got my permit the first day. My pops made me drive from Manhattan to Queens. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So college in the building. Local now. 1,800 pack rat delivering pods. Yeah, but to me, man, like when it comes to food service, it's not that the hardest thing that you're gonna have to deal with. To me, one of the hardest things you're gonna have to deal with is learning, like trying to analyze in your head how to find these restaurants. It's almost gonna be like it's gonna be a science after a while. It's gonna be a science. You know what I'm saying? Like one one hint I can give you, especially schools. Usually guys that start out with us, they gotta start out with schools. One hint I can give you guys, look for the garbage cans. Look for them big green garbage can or whatever color you want to be. And usually when you're dealing with schools or something like that, hospitals, the cafeteria is always going to be in the corner somewhere. Could be in the left hand corner, could be in the right hand corner, but it's 9 out of 10 times it's going to be in a corner. You never really find it in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to Tavares Mayshak. Got an interview with PFG tomorrow morning. That's what's up, man. I hope you get the job. You know what I'm saying? We got 12 people up in the building, man. What's popping? We just asking everybody how long you think. We asking all the food service driver that's up in here. You know what I'm saying? How long you think you should be trained in food service? And I'm thinking 4 weeks because we want good drivers out there. We want safe drivers. We want drivers that's not slow. You know what I'm saying? Because some drivers, like, believe it or not, like if believe it or not, if you're too slow, they're gonna let you go. Let me say this again. If you're too slow, they're gonna let you go. And I'm not saying that you got to be like super fast, but they don't want to give you like four stops and you taking like 14 hours. Like it's just not productive. Like if you're not productive, like you're not gonna like cut it. You know what I'm saying? But we got a Landstar owner operator in the building. What's poppin', man? I'm a Landstar owner operator. Nah, but I just had a son with my wife. Thinking about selling my old truck, coming local. Food or intermodal service? How was your transition? Oh, what happened? Um, man, this almost like this. This is up my alley right here. This is up my alley. All right, so similar situation. You feel me? But I was not leased on to Landstar. I was leased on to Mag Carriers. And I told myself, I'm like, yo, son was being born. I told myself, let me get off the road for 2 years, right? So I got with this agency, and I told myself I'm gonna work for this agency for a little bit. I started working, and the job was like, to me, it was like super easy because I'm like always been physical type of person. So of course the agency had us working with U.S. Food. So U.S. Food liked the way I work, so they hired me, and everything was like ABC 1, 2, 3, right? And as an owner operator, the money we make, right? So we make good money. So I'm at U.S. Food and I'm making decent money. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, I can make this, be home. And my first thought process was, you know what? I'm gonna work at U.S. Food. I'm gonna keep my truck on the road. And that was my thought. I was gonna work at U.S. Food, keep my truck on the road, right? It didn't work out with my truck. Things happened, but I stayed at U.S. Food and everything was pretty decent. You don't skip a beat with the money. It might not be owner operator money, but it's more consistent to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's flowing in every week. We might be a little slow right now because of the COVID, but we're gonna bounce back. So to me, it was a good transition. It was worth it. Get to be there for your kid. You know what I'm saying? So and see your son grow up, bro. You know. Cormark trained me for 1 month. I had zero experience. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. 1 month training is what I'm talking about. From a trainer experience, minimum 5 weeks, bro. It takes a while to learn how to stack that hand cart. Hey, you're so right about that. I've seen some people stack, bro. Oh man, that's a totally different topic. And learn where the product goes. Paperwork and scanners is easy, but learning the hand card is hard. Yeah, because I seen people stack their hand cards, man, and at the top of the hand cards, they got like the loose products, like, bro, you gonna lock that in? Like, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Mr. E, man, you drop me an email, man. We can chop it up because I've been through the same situation that you're going through right now. Trust me. Um, Trichology said that I had 2 months of pre-training, then 3 weeks official training. It worked out great like that for me. Um, it all depends on the person on how much time you need. If you need more time, then you shouldn't be forced. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now though. if I was the transportation manager, like I'm gonna give somebody four weeks, and if they're not ready in 4 weeks, I give them one more week. If they ain't ready on the fifth week, man, you gotta hit the gate. Like you gotta go, bro. Like, and I'm gonna want my drug test money back. I'm gonna want my uniform money back. I'm gonna want every single dollar we spent on you. I'm gonna want the damn lunch money that we spent in orientation. I'm gonna want all of that. Give me all of that. I want all of that back.
What kind of ice cream?
What you talking about? Vanilla. But also, you're right about that. I still got the same training. Oh, food service. You're a trainer. I didn't know you trained, bro. I didn't know you train. Yeah, Mr. E, anytime, man. That's what we here for, man. With a little bit of, yo, I compare food service to owner operator so much that it's like it's the closest thing to like being an owner operator. Like it's so crazy because like it's like we're like once you get a route, you feel like you're the owner operator. You see what I'm saying? Like food service driver know what I'm talking about. Once you have a route, that's like your route. You gotta take care of your route. You gotta take care of your customer. Like when you miss one product, when one product is broken, like you feel so bad, man. Trucker start showing the building. What's popping, man? Big also, you say I'm making your wife laugh about taking back the lunch money. Yeah, man, we need that lunch money back, man. We have you. You telling me we gonna train somebody for 4 weeks and they're not ready? I need all that money back, everything, man. You know what I mean, food service driver Killer Rob say if I apply at McLean, can I request you as a trainer? Um, food service drivers say, yeah, I'm a trainer. McLean made me one. They say they don't have enough trainers that train people right, so I volunteer. Um, do you guys get extra incentive for being a trainer over there on food service driver? And I'm gonna be straight over with y'all, man. Like you see how we here talking about training, man. If I roll up in McLean, if I roll up in Cisco, if I roll up in Cheney, if I roll up in PFG, I don't want to hear nothing, man. I'm gonna walk in the building. I'm gonna be like, yo, it's me. Let me get that scanner and that route. I'm ready to go. Like training, man. Don't tell me nothing about training, man. Just show me how to log in. I'm ready to go. Like me training, man. Get out of here. The only thing I need to know, if I go to a different company, the only thing I need to know how their POD, like what's the difference with their scanners. Let me say scanners so people can understand what I'm saying. Food service versus UPS versus FedEx Freight versus gas hauler. Okay, we're food service. Most of us are food service drivers, so we're havoc. We're havoc. I don't know if I'm saying that right. We just like hard work, but I would say like everything you list is on that list is really good. Um, gas hauler. It all depends on what state you're in, because I know my state don't pay good for gas hauler, but if you're looking for something that you don't have to do no type of physical work, I mean, you can cross out food service. If you're looking for something that you don't have to worry about, like, I don't know, like I think people should have some type of passion for gas hauling to haul gas. So, like, I don't think people should go to stuff like that just because of money. You know what I'm saying? So, That one's pretty tough, also, man. UPS, FedEx Freight, UPS, FedEx Freight. I'd probably go UPS, man, if it was me. I mean, I'd probably go UPS. But don't sleep on Amazon, man. I don't see nobody talking about Amazon. Amazon is rising, man. Don't sleep on Amazon. Now I see Amazon, they got them little vans looking like those FedEx and UPS vans now. They're everywhere, man. Don't sleep on Amazon. Like they're probably gonna need tractor trailer driver coming up soon. That company is like, trust me. I know a couple managers that went over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Trichology. That's why I don't like LTL, man. I don't like LTL, man. Like, shout out to all the LTL guys. You guys get to wake up 7 o'clock in the morning and have coffee and all that crap. But at the end of the day, that's not my thing, man. I want to go to work out. I'm going to the gym every day. And I want to get paid for it. I don't want to park under a tree just to make sure I get my hours. I don't have time for that, bro. You feel me? I do not have the time or the patience. You get what I'm saying? St. Louis, Missouri. I'm in the heart of the Midwest. 28, with 6 years experience, all my doors. And so I'm hoping. Oh man, you're gonna get a job easy, bro. You can pretty much go anywhere. Um, I'll sleep on Amazon though, man. I look at the opportunities that Amazon got too. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you want to be local, man, keep your truck. See if you can run local Amazon. Move around a couple freight for them. Like I don't hear nobody talking about them, but I see their trailers going up and down the highways all day, every single day. Like it don't stop around the clock, morning, noon, and night. Like FedEx and UPS want to fight the way they're so jealous of Amazon. But Amazon keep on moving, man. Don't sleep on them. You know what I'm saying? They're on the rise. And they're here to stay, man. You order something from Amazon Prime, you can order it like right now at 7:47, right? You order something from Amazon Prime, and it'll be here by 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't sleep on that company though. Yeah, man. Definitely, cause I got a homie. He got his truck on with Amazon, and even if you don't, check this out. Even if you don't work, look, I think Trucker Style Sean was in the building, man. Oh, Mr. E, Trucker Style Sean was in the building. I don't know if he's still in the building. Go check out his YouTube page. He got a couple trucks on with Amazon. I got another homeboy. He got trucks with Amazon. He run basically local, right? But sometimes he'll spread out to like he'll go to like Georgia, he'll go to like Louisiana, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, Shoot, if Amazon came to me and be like, "Yo, here's a contract. You need a truck by tomorrow," man, I get that truck by tonight. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the contract look like, man. Sometimes in life, when opportunities come hitting you in the face, you gotta take advantage of it. You feel me? Because at the end of the day is gonna end. So it's a matter about taking advantage of the whole day, man. The situation. You know what I'm saying? The good thing, man, you got time. Like you don't gotta rush your decision. You got time, man. That's a beauty about life, man. We got time. Truck drivers, we got a job. Best time, the bet. That's the best thing about being a trucker, man. Like when you're making a move, you don't have to rush because you already got a job, and that's the beauty. You know what I'm saying? Big also say put in the application for UPS. Oh, for real? Um, okay, okay. So you're gonna be pulling freight, and usually guys like they'll be in food service for a couple years, and after a while they they'll move on to LTL. They'll move on to becoming like an owner operator. They'll move on to something easier. It's only a few guys that really last in food service or really want to stay. You know what I'm saying? What's the typical for a food service driver? Big Cam, what's popping? What's the typical hours? Um, what's the typical hours or days schedule? I'm thinking. You want to say hours? Oh, hours. Okay. Oh man, let me Okay, let me tell you about my day today. All right, first let's talk about the powder puff routes. Okay, so most drivers start out with like some powder puff routes. You know, some baby routes, cocoa puffs. Um, and those routes are gonna be like. All right, first of all, let me back up. Most food service companies have you riding out anywhere from 3 in the morning until like 5 a.m. in the morning. There's not too many times where you find drivers starting after 6 a.m. Now, drivers, they can start as early as 12 a.m., depending on what the route calls for. Okay. Now, a typical route will run you anywhere from 9 hours a day to 12 hours a day. Those are the average routes, right? 9 hours to 12 hours. Okay. Occasionally, you'll have routes that run you 13 hours. Occasionally, you're going to have routes that run you 14 hours. Okay. Now, you might run into instances where you got to use your 16 hour day. You got to use your big day. So you can work up to 15 hours and 59 minutes or 15 hours and 50 minutes in one day. You can work over 15 hours, right? And yes, you can work over 14 hours, guys. The thing is, as a local trucker, we have what you call a 16-hour rule exemption. And what that means is one day out of the week, you can declare your 16 hour, right? Have I used it? I use it a couple of times. And I use it to like if I get jammed up in traffic or jammed up on my route and I want to make it back. Or if I go out of town. This is where I mostly use my 16 hour. This is how I use my 16 hour, right? If I go out of town to like Orlando or something, right? And they have me scheduled to lay over, but I see that I can make it back on time, but I'm gonna have to use my 16. Then I just come back, man. I just come back. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about using your 16, man, you got to remember that if you use your 16 on a Monday, if you try to use your 16 on a Thursday, you're going to be in violation because you can only use that one so often. You know what I'm saying? And another thing about using your 16, if you lay over, it's so complicated. How does it work again? If you lay over on a Monday, you can't use your 16 the next day or the other day from that. Man, I don't remember, man. Just don't use your 16. Ain't nobody out there should be working 16-hour days, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be working 16 hours, man. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? But the average driver in food service is gonna be working anywhere from 9 to about 12 hours. Yes, yes, buddy. You call me? Yes.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, you all right?
Yeah.
You need anything?
No.
Good. Yeah. So we got Island Trucker owner operator up in the building. What's popping, man? Nice truck, man. You just bought, man. That's a nice looking truck right there. Hope it's running good. Yep, nice looking truck there, man. We got 16 people in the building. Y'all hit the thumbs up for me, man. But at the end of the day, man, when you just start out though, man, in food service, most of your routes is not gonna be that long. Like when you get like the big boy route, like I'm running the big boy route. My routes are scheduled anywhere from 11 hours to like 13 hours every day. Now, do I work those 11 to 12 hours to 13 hours every day? No. Some days I knock my route out in 10 hours. Some days I'm knocking my route out in 11 hours. Some days I might be like super quick and I'm knocking my route out in 9 hours. Now, can you come on my route and knock it out that quick? Nah, I don't think so because like once you get on a route, man, there's certain things you know about you. Once you guys get a route in full service, there's certain things that you're going to know that another driver is not going to know. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be like passing stop, maybe routing you wrong that day. But one thing I don't like to do, I don't like to pass stop. You know what I'm saying? I like to knock every stop out while I go. You feel me? Revolving destination up in the building. What's popping? Hope everything good, man. You know. So we're gonna stay on here. We got another 14 minutes to go, and then we'll be done. We coming to you every Monday with food service topic kick off the week. You know what I mean? We got 19 people up in the building, man. And we don't just got to talk about food service, man. We can talk about anything, everything. You know what I mean? The most uh once you have your own route, your days will get easier and shorter. Man, you 100% like. Hey, once you get your own route in food service, it seems like you don't once you have your own route, it seems like you're not going to work. It seems like you're just going to hang out. And I can't even explain that. Unless you're on a route that you just despise and hey, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Come here. Let me see that. Where you got
What does
no,
that?
where you got this? Who gave you this? Huh?
Where is the toy?
I know it's a toy. Who gave it to you?
Um,
Huh? Who gave it to you?
um,
I don't like these toys.
maybe you or mommy.
I didn't give you this.
No, like maybe you
Okay, okay,
you
okay. I'll buy you another toy. I don't like this.
No, I want to.
Okay. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I take it easy, Big Oso. Take it easy, man. Yeah, once you get your Revolution, your teaming with UPS, that's what's up, man. That definitely what's up. We got 18 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Lewis, what's popping, man? Got Lewis in the building. Oh, you got oh man, that's one thing I forget, man. That's one thing I forgot to talk about. That's the worst part I hate about training people is like sitting in the cab and them driving with me, man. Like some people cannot drive, bro. Some people cannot drive, man. I'm just like, and I always got the window down, ready to jump out the truck. It's funny when you give somebody a driving test and they're trying to drive stick and they're trying to change a gear and they can't. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, the manual was automatic for real, man. Some people cannot drive, man. Some people like, yo, like, and a lot of guys, man, they like to show off when you like working with them. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I thought it was G2, man. I thought it was 0 calories. I'm drinking regular Gatorade here. I can't be doing that. Damn. Yeah, man, that's a lot of these over the road companies. They're setting guys up for failure, man, with that automatic restriction crap they got going on, man. You know, setting guys up for failure, man. You know, like everybody should learn how to drive stick, man. You know, even though most of the new trucks is going automatic. You know, um, UPS package hiring team drivers like crazy. Great time to get in and make money. What state are you? Got to be living in a particular state, or is it like pretty much like everywhere? So there you go, guys. Anybody that want to make some money, man, go check out UPS package. They're hiring team drivers like crazy, man. hmm GFS is switching their entire fleet to auto. Man, GFS is switching their fleet to auto. US Food ain't. US Food gonna drive some of these. We gonna drive some of these trucks until they truck die. Man, we got some trucks in the yard, man. Cisco do too. Like a lot of these companies have some old trucks. I mean, we have a lot of new trucks, but we have some old trucks that ain't going nowhere. They are not going nowhere. They are there to stay. I mean, but for the most part, we got a whole bunch of brand new trucks that came in last year. They're good, man. The reverse in most of these trucks is pretty good. The reverse in my truck, it handles pretty good, man. It reverse smoothly. It's not like the old fashioned automatics where you put it in reverse and it jump all over the place. Punky man in the building, what poppin'? I have been hearing about companies going full auto, but there is always that one truck in the yard that's for real, man. It's always it's always a couple trucks in the yard, man, that stick, man. You know? Yeah, man. The new automatics nowadays, man, they're so like the reverse, man. And I know you guys ain't. I know most of you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say the reverse. You guys got to think about those old-fashioned automatics, trying to reverse them things, and just think about the automatics now, man. Once you put in a reverse and you put your feet on the gas, it's just so smooth, man. Like back in the days, man, the truck used to be jumping all over the place, man. You know, it is so different now. It is so smooth, man. Them gears change so smooth and so easy. You feel me? Y'all make sure to go subscribe to the food service driver, man. He works for McLean. He's always dropping some knowledge over there, man, about McLean. You know, he'll give you the inside ins and out of what McLean got going on over there with their chain account. Um, I make sure y'all go subscribe to Truckology. He works for GFS. He'll give you the ins and out about GFS, let you know what they got going on over there. Um, yeah, these self-driving trucks, they coming out, man. They are definitely coming out, and they are here to stay. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, Humans are irreplaceable, man. Humans are irreplaceable, but they're gonna replace most of us with them damn trucks, though. So we're in an okay field right now where I think that it might be the last to get affected. You know what I'm saying? It definitely will be the last to get affected. You feel me? But we got 17 people in the building. I appreciate everybody for coming through tonight, man. Y'all hit the thumbs up. We're about to get out of here soon, man. Anybody want to ask anything about food service? We got food service drivers in here. We have UPS delivery drivers up in here, man. We got all type of drivers in here. We got owner operators in the building right now. We got all type of people in the building, man. I mean, we got nurses in the building. We got lawyers and doctors. We got everybody in here, man. Everybody. We got Jesus in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So y'all make sure to go subscribe to what you call it, Tricology, and subscribe to the food service driver. They got food service channels as well. That's going to be dropping, you know, the knowledge and stuff like that. Yeah, they won't touch us for a long time, but you better believe they going. They're trying, man. They are trying, but it's gonna be a long time. It's gonna be hard. Cause they gotta teach these robots, man. They gotta teach these robots how to go back and forth with customers, how to argue with customers, how to, like, well, don't argue with customers, but you guys know what I mean, man. Like, it's gonna be tough. You feel me? It is going to be tough, man. But yo, it's 8 o'clock. Most of us we start our rides early. Um, I know I do. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. Any future questions, just jump on any one of my videos and ask me, man. I reply to all my comments. Like sometimes I stay up, man. Sometimes I be up at night, like 30 minutes just replying to comments. I get back at everybody, man. So y'all feel free to drop me a message. So appreciate everybody for coming through, man. And if y'all ain't subscribed to my channel, make sure y'all subscribe and hit the bell and stuff like that. Grow this little channel, man. I appreciate y'all for helping me grow. All right, so we out of here, man. All the food service drivers, UPS drivers, owner operators, y'all be easy, man. All the truck drivers, man. At the end of the day, we are one. Y'all be easy.